Hey guys, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever time y'all see this video, guys. I am so tired, but I feel really led to talk about this. And I couldn't even go to sleep until I released this out of my spirit. So I was sitting in my room and I was just, I was just soul searching myself. So God had to deal with me with this before I shared it with y'all. And he said, Wilmer, I'm going to have to deal with you with rejection. And I'm like, rejection? I thought we already went over this. But apparently, I was still holding on to some kind of rejection. And it was so powerful because God said, I have to take you to the root of when it happened. And because of it, and I'm gonna be very transparent about it. Because of it, because I did not process rejection correctly, it caused me to go years and years of walking in what people told me instead of walking in my purpose. It caused me to compromise because I was like, well, people don't want to hang with me because they feel like I'm too holy, or people don't want to be around me because they feel like I could see God is showing me everything about them. Because people come to me and I'd be like, okay, well, God is telling me this about you. They're like, how you knew that? I said, I don't know nothing. God told me. But it caused me to be lonely. And I couldn't hang with everybody. And people didn't invite me to parties but like, I'm talking about like party, because I ain't going to that anyway. But I'm just saying like birthday parties and different. I'm like, people wasn't inviting me. And so because of that, I compromised. I was like, well, maybe I am being too holy. Maybe I'm just doing all this. But it caused me to have this big gap in my life because I wasn't walking in my purpose. And what God showed me recently is that whether you start a business, whether you're walking in your purpose or ministry or whatever it is, you got to deal with being rejected. And it's going to be people that's close to you. They're going to reject you. Because people you don't know, it's not going to hurt if they reject you or not. But especially the business, like, oh, your price is too high. Or it's just different things or they give excuses why they can't support you, but they'll go support other people. And then now you're feeling rejected. And you know what? It's okay. It's okay if they don't. It's okay if they reject you. Because what I love about God is this. When people reject you, he's going to send people in your life that's going to want to invest in you. So the ones that want to reject you, don't cry about it. You can be sad, but don't let it detour you from your purpose and your goals, okay? And that's my whole point, is that even Jesus had to deal with rejection, y'all. Think about it. His people, his hometown didn't accept him because they saw him as the carpenter boy. Oh, you Joseph's son. So whatever. They couldn't even accept him. They couldn't even accept him as the man of God. Well, as the son of God. Because they looked at what he did in the past. It was like, okay, you can't be the son of God because you're a carpenter's son. He had to deal with being betrayed. Think about the disciples. He had 12 disciples. Well, he had more disciples than that, but the one that was in his inner circle, it was 12. And Judas betrayed him for 30 pieces of silver. So I say all that to say that if Jesus had to deal with it, that means you have to deal with it too. But what I love about Jesus is regardless of what was going on, he stayed focused on what God has sent him to the earth to do. Was it hard? Yes, we know it was hard. He said it in his prayer, Lord, take it from me. But if it's not, but whatever your will is, I will go and do it. And he still did his will. He didn't lose focus. His main goal was in his mind was, I have to please my Father. I have to do his will. And that was his main purpose. And whatever your purpose is or whatever, you have to stay focused regardless of what's going in your life. Because if you think you're going to go through your purpose and nothing's going to happen, your mindset is not right. It's going to happen. Satan's going to do whatever he can to get you distracted, to make you lose focus, to make you give up. You know why? Because whatever's inside of you is for somebody's breakthrough, or whatever you got in you, somebody needs it. It's going to help push them into their destiny, or whatever the purpose is that God is using that gift in you. It's for a reason. That's why you can't give up. It's going to be hard, but guess what? Do not give up, because I promise you, if you don't give up, you're going to see the rewards that God has for you for, being patient and sticking it through. Because think about Jesus. Because he did his purpose of what God called him to do, he sit on the right hand of God. Now, I'm not sure what God has for you, but I know it's big. That's why you can't give up. So my whole purpose of this is to tell you, you got to be able to deal with rejection. You got to deal with people betraying you. But what I love about, something else I love about God is this. The same people that reject you and say they don't want to support you, or they try to say, oh, you ain't who you say you are, God would remove them out your life and bring people into your life that's going to help uplift you, push you to the next level, invest in you, and show you support. And it might be a little lonely for a while, but if you trust God and you just allow him to continue to lead you, he's going to lead the right people into your life that's going to be there to help you. Because God said in his word that what? 2 is better than 1. So God already got you. It's going to hurt for a little while, but I promise you, the things that God has for you, if you endure it and don't give up, it's going to be a big, huge blessing for you. So don't give up. I don't know who needed to hear this, but don't give up on that dream. Don't give up on your purpose. Don't give up on that business, because the best is yet to come for you, but you can't give up. It's okay to feel a little discouraged, but don't give up. Don't lose focus on your purpose, because I promise you the best is yet to come for you. This video is getting too long, but look, take this word and run with it. Have a blessed night or day or morning, whatever time you see this video. Bye.